Welcome to Chris Gethard Presents. For centuries, storytellers have spun their tales of magic and enchantment for the young at heart. Some are funny, some are romantic, some are scary, and some have a little bit of everything in them. That's what I love about stories. That's why I'm so happy to have the opportunity to present the greatest stories ever told as a part of Chris Gethard Presents. In our next tale, we'll find that sometimes friendship comes at a cost, and though whispers speak louder than words, hopefully everyone can happily ever after. For tonight's presentation, we have a special treat for our audience. Our next tale is Choose Your Own Adventure. So if you call in now, you could be chosen to decide which path our heroes take. But choose wisely, as different outcomes may spell disaster. Kiss a fairy on the wings and save a pepper for your pot. And the next time you're on the streets of Quim's Breath, watch out! For if you don't look before you skip, you could bump into the fancy ones.
When we were young, we were poor, surrounded by squalor, nary a can to kick. But we always had the fancy ones. The lovely gents in apartment 9, men of artfulness. They brightened our clouds and kept the horses of despair chained to the wall. When I close my eyes, I can still smell the squabbles.
Oh! Another day, another day.
Oh, damn it, you're still alive.
Spare me your niceties, you flat seltzer.
Aha, feeling fizzy today. Are we? And what was it? A performance in the center square? A juggling act on the moon? No, wait. An audition to be a featured player on SNL.
Spare me your seeds. 'Twas tragedy, all right. I auditioned to replace the late parakeet of a treacherous bureaucrat. Such bird notes were almost in reach, but my human lung failed me. So yes, failure on the menu again, if that's what you're getting at with those wormy words from that quite large head of yours.
Oh, you just go runny, don't you, little custard boy? Left on the counters of the world all night, now you've gone and soiled yourself.
Yes, yes. Cut at me with your poetry. Always a composer. Always tingle-tangle at your stringles behind your metal monster. What do you even tingle out of these stringles, eh? Certainly not any songs of yore for me to quabble. Then what is it, eh? A bill of all your troubles?
Ha! And who would even split such a bill? You know! Barter off my concerns with the loaves of free moldy bread you receive for your so-called art. If you must know, you inquiring Suzette, it's a new operum I'm writing.
A new operum, said the lame pirate to the stone ship.
Catch your tongue before it runs into the night! A libretto about all the flies I've killed in this purgatory you've trapped me in.
Tiberium, my day hath been long, and my Sicilian legs cannot take the pulling you're giving them.
You don't believe me.
What's to believe?
Plenty.
Is that so?
So-and-so.
So-and-so.
It is. Frederick the Fly lived most of his life on the windowsill. And while other flies would play, he did love to cling to that windowsill, as it were his great mother's old grand tit. It was ultimately his downfall when he was hit with a copy of Highlights for Children by Tiberium the Brave.
Still talking about the fly, you man of fire? Or do your words have sticky meaning?
I know not of what you speak, old flame.
Have you caught your fly yet, you amazing spider? Man, don't you know, my dear candlestick, half of writing is editing.
Paganini! Oh, no!
Now I have the upper hand on you, and you shall...
I'm getting you now! You better work for me!
Well, now I have the upper hand, and you shall run to the hills, my boy.
But I'm coming for you now! Here we go! You win this round, you crone of men.
The battle between us shall rage for centuries. This is known to be true.
You will defeat me, of this there is no doubt.
I will be the brother beating upon you with the crude rock betrothed to me by the Lord.
Bah! Enough talk of war and skull. I am a sufferer of great hunger. Shall we break fast?
A rare occasion for us to be in agreement. What shall it be, blimpies or blimpies?
My hunger pangs whisper fiercely, Duck l'orange.
I only have $10.
Blast you, you bring neither fames nor funds to this domicile. What good do you stand for while you sit there quabbling your wobbling in the streets, eh?
At least I wade through the watery, wet world out there. Unlike you, tingle the stringles like your father befingles. Huh? And where do you stand? You think you'll fly here? Like Frederick the Fly, eh? Huh? Frederick the Fly lived in the bathroom where he stayed primarily buzzing about until he was smashed up by a rolled-up copy of the Bugle by the hero of the world that he knew. Hero of the world! Oh, modesty! You are but a dame that I have never seen.
It's only a first draft. What is that?
The beast!
Hello?
Oh,
Awoken from the slumber by your pound of the lame foot.
cease your accusations, you hunted prosecutors. Oh, crummy, what day be it?
Renter's Day. The proverbial
I can hear you. I know you're in there.
A plot to go unnoticed has been foiled.
With haste, stand still like the quiet animal. Cuckoo! 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 Cuckoo!
I can see you through the window. All right, I'm coming in.
Oh, my dear. Yes. How are you? Yes. Hello, my dear Lord of Land.
Yes, oh, it was good morning to you, sir.
Hello, boys.
Yes. Oh, it's such a rare, beautiful day that the moon of sun does shine upon the apartment complex so nicely that it does seem to ask you to conquer the day. So yes,
Good day.
most good morning
Good morning.
to you.
Good morning.
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry to do this, guys. But it's the first of the month, and rent is due. And actually, you guys owe a lot of rent.
Nay.
No, it cannot be we.
Errors in the ledger.
Yeah. Guys, sorry, but it's been 7 years and you haven't paid any rent. I've been letting it slide, but my new therapist told me I really need to take charge and be more confrontational. So you need to pay me today, or I'm gonna have you guys kicked out.
Oh, I see. And what, my good Lord of Land, is the number of shackles necessary? Maybe $9,
Maybe
$10?
Maybe no money.
Yes.
No money is. Yes.
$90,000.
Clarence Darrow!
Listen, I really hate doing this, and I really want to help you guys out. So I'll give you guys till the end of the day to give me that money, or you gotta vacate the premises.
Right, well, old governor, we absolutely have those funds you speak of, as we are both highly successful artists. We were just working on a new opera I was about to sell to the local opera man, my Lord of Earth. though we be standstill at present, how you commoners say, cash poor, we shall be of this riches come evening.
Ha! That is fortunate news to me indeed.
Fool of a talk! In fact, we shall throw you a grand feast in honor of you being our dutiful landlord. Tonight, hour of the frog, returneth, and you will sup upon the most saucy of dogs in all the land. We shall have your deserved funds by then, as well as comida, as the French and the Spanish towers say. Good day, sir. Thank you.
Whoa, so let me get this straight. I'll return tonight. You have the money you owe me and dinner for me?
Quite right. Hour of the frog.
Okay, that sounds great. I'll see you guys tonight.
Thank you.
Just to be clear as crystal hell, if we, for one cause another, don't have your rent, we shall be scurried about.
I mean, if you don't have the rent, which you already assured me you're going to,
Yeah.
you'll be forced to vacate the premises, and I'll have no choice but to fill it with Parmesan.
Well,
Good day.
Good day.
Good day.
Good
Good
day.
day.
Good to see you, yes. Tiberium, what coconut road have you led us astray?
Save your egg rolls for the parade! I panicked and figured a feast would solve all worries.
Your imbecilic plan to throw such a gala only prolongs our cheesy fate. We need to have $10 to order blimpies, let alone a posh supper. What dead lord did you summon to fix our maggot? King Pergas?
Enough tally. We have until Frog's Hour to get money for a job. So, which of us should venture into the jungle of man for work?
I cannot decide. Let us ask the Almighty. Yes. What is this Lord Jasmine from Brooklyn?
Lordess Jasmine! Do you hear us, Jasmine?
What shall be the choice, Jasmine?
Hi, hello.
Hi, Jasmine! Where would you like us to go?
I think Tiberium.
Tiberium is I! Thank you, Jasmine! It's over here. Hello, I'm here for the job audition for a jingle. Hello, I'm here for the job audition for a jingle composer for Enterprise. Be you ghost? Have any comfort can to you, spirit? Very well. I will present the jingle to you. Spirit, please, let me alone. If you need to get from A to B, trust Enterprise. Away from this horde affair I go.
Well, work that did not. Done for are we. Finite, as the men of sand say.
There has to be another way.
Is that little brain of yours running around, eh?
Will you relent? If we cannot fill our purse with coin for rent, then maybe...
Maybe she's marmalade. You poor old walnut, you've really put your shoe in the egg now.
Hushy tones over jelly bones. A symphony comes to me.
Quite the time for one of your merry melodies, my dear compatriot. We are in desperate need of solution, and yet here you are watering the flowers of Trevor with another Django.
No, Django, no. A deathly aria for thee, your finest yet.
The clouds have broken, I can see the sun.
Yes, yes. It's all clear to me now. Starting pianissimi. If we are to get out of this pickly jam, we simply need end of life. Now the violas enter. Tonight, at our feast, we will serve more than mutton and dwarf toes. We will serve our lord of land, but not flesh of healthy stature. Nay, organ is the soloist, and poison is its friend. Being ravenous, the eater will gobble up all of our food and be poisoned, Ryemouth. Do you understand?
I cannot follow your whims of fancy.
Yes, you do. Now sing. 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 Sing.
To end our fears of being forced from home. Go! Poison our landlord, murder him cold.
You've got it now, Ryman.
We
Sing! Wait, just sing! Now you sing!
We shall live rent-free for 1,000 years!
You've got 1,000 years and more, dear Ryman! Oh, wait! La, 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 we'll always be friends!
Yes.
Do you understand now, my dear boy?
No, not really, but where do we first, old crown?
We must let the gods again decide. But remember, it's very important we choose wisely. For the wrong choice may be our demise.
Ah, yes, Mike from Syracuse is our god tonight.
Lord Mike from Syracuse, where shall we go first, Michael?
Let us go to B.
Which one is
The
B?
forest.
Forest of Lament.
The Forest of Lament! Thank you, Lord
We
Michael!
praise you.
We praise you.
Is this where solution be?
Are we supposed to be here?
I don't know. Maybe to find a grove to sleep eternal?
The trees are tall and full of grass.
Yes.
What is that? Are those shadows in the distance I see?
It's crows! No, not really, but where to first, old crone?
We must let the gods decide. But remember, it's very important we choose wisely, for the wrong choice could be our demise.
Caller! Sam from Australia!
Sam from Australia!
Be our light!
Please, Sam, where shall we go to next?
I suggest C. St. Children's Cathedral.
St. Children's Cathedral!
It
Thank
shall
you,
be
Samuel!
happening.
It shall be happening! Good day, Cardinal Burrito!
Ah, yes. Straightening your crucifixes.
Polishing thy rosaries!
Yes. Can religion save man from itself, or does man save religion from itself?
What does God taste like? Is it tree?
Have any comfort candy, you?
Enough tally. I say, Cardinal, what be on the menu today?
No, not really, but where to first, old crone?
We must let the gods decide, but remember, it's very important we choose wisely, for the wrong choice may be our demise.
Yes, Matt from Brooklyn, be our whimsical...
Matt, please choose the right choice. I don't want to die again.
I think you're going to Dwim's Bread Market.
Dwim's Bread Market! Thank you!
Thank you, Matt.
Thank you!
Well, up the stairs. Up the stairs we go. Alas! Here we are, the Marquis of Quim's Breath, lair of halls and dragons, and yet a plot is nary, but question mark is to me, old caterpillar.
Follow my lead if it's not too dastardly a task for you, young rhubarb.
Any crumb will do.
Fair. The grand feast for the beast will be a steel trap to lure in to destroy our quandary. And to kill a beast as grand as ours, we will need poison. To serve the poison, we shall need meat, and to cut the meat, we shall need cutlery. And so we are here in Quim's Breath Market.
The funds, Tiberium, the funds. Consider our parched purses.
Trust in the Lord, that is me! This must be done in the correct order. Now, which boutique shall we patron first?
Yes, singeing from Washington is our god tonight. What shall it be? What is your order?
I pick C. Le Ali de Cavalucci, the criminal with a knife.
Yes, it shall be him.
That's great. That's
Great.
Go. Yes, I say, Cavalucci, how fares thy knife?
I did not see this coming.
See this coming.
Well,
Trust in the Lord, that is me. Now, in order to do this right, we must choose very, very carefully. So let's make sure we get the decision right this time, not go to an alley. We must choose a shop now.
yes,
June
from Portland.
Okay. The shop is Semifredo, the poison merchant.
Semifredo, the poison merchant!
Welcome, both ye. Leave at home your toys, for the day is long, and not for joys. My name is Semifredo, and I do enjoy the jazz. But enough about me, for I give you pizzazz. If killing be your thing, I ask not for your roison. Don't use a knife, a gun, a guillotine. Why not try poison? I can poison almost anything. A mouse, a mule, or even bigger. Watch the life escape, draining of the vigor. Poison, poison, poison. I just love the stuff so much. I just love this stuff so much. It's it's just so easy to do. All you need is lips to touch. And finally, my favorite part of it all is that I don't ask questions, so it's no one's fault. Oh, but be wary of me if you find me in your restaurant, because I will put poison in food.
Wow.
Excellent tempo, if we be moose children.
So, what be your pleasure today, men of the world? I hope it may be poison. I apologize. I'm known to be quite gay.
No matter. We are both quite gay ourselves. My dear Jack of Evil, we are looking for a poison to take down a large beast.
A beast, you dine, say? I may ask, of what kind? Spill forth a genus?
Yes, a species would be...
It is not known, for he haunts in the dark. Mayor of the dark he is. His only presence be teeth gnashing in the whispers of the cold wind. His size, likely great.
I have heard of this tale of the beast. Fear be the ice cream sundae, and he be the tomato sauce. The elder speaketh.
The elder
elder
speaketh,
speaketh,
of course.
Yes. Let me see. Ooh, golly, golly me. Be witness my alchemy jug. Ye dainty boys. A cavalcade of flavors. This be my most powerful poison yet. A concoction by the name of yeeps. As yeeps be the song you sing when you have one lick. The last song before ye weeds take thee away. Yee! I only have strawberry left, so use that.
That'll do, my fat waiter. Wrap it in acceptable paper.
Aha! Phantasma! That be 59 paper ducats.
Well, go on then, Tiberium. Pay the fine man of gentleness.
Now, my good dear poison fiend, what say you? A small amount of pocket change or linty and gassy in exchange for your wares, or dinner in your honor tonight and no later?
Preferences do lie on the money.
And of course the money will be there at the dinner. A guest unlike no other. I would only add that detail if you allowed me to up for air.
Dinner?
And money? Sounds like quite the evening for this bitchy poison, master. I accept your bargain.
Thank you.
Mwah. Mwah. Bye-bye.
No.
What have you gotten us into now?
It's not the time.
Debtors to the beast and the poison smith? Goodness me, how will we ever pay for such a vile vial?
Silence, you Piccadilly Circus. All will be revealed. Now, then, where shall we head to next? Remember, the order is of most import.
Oh, Dominic is our god for this choice.
Lord Dominic! Dominic, can you hear us?
I can hear you, sir.
Where shall we go, Dominic?
C, final answer.
Oh, God damn it. Go ahead, go.
Wait, alley do Cavallo.
Shut up!
Well, Cavalucci, eh?
Ah, dear Cavalucci, how fares thy knife? Ah! 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 Well then, we must make sure we don't choose that path again. So I speak to the gods one more time. Please, gods, where shall we go to next?
Sarah!
Sarah! Sarah, please choose wisely, Sarah. Sarah!
I guess the alley.
No, Sarah, we're not going there. We're not going there. We're not going there. Sarah, pick another one. Sarah, you don't have time for this. Sarah! Sarah?
Sarah, be kind.
Please. Sarah, you've left.
The cutlery mason.
The cutlery mason!
Oh. Shall we announce entry?
I believe a song is imminent.
Let the moon be my friend. Let the moon have no end. Please, moon, look down at me. Allow your eyes to see. It is I, humble Tartufo.
A song of lonely.
Tears of butter and wine.
Apologies to the misters. My regrettable poetry was meant for no ears.
But, my lady, ears we have, 4 if you count.
May our business enter those ears and push out me
Or
limericks.
perhaps we stay upon the haunted subject.
I beg of nay, for I have cutlery to sell, to cut up your food and meats, forks of greatness, at reasonable dollar, just 3 fine squires.
A kindness for sure, but as my impotent companion did say, we do have a shared headache.
Eh?
Loft.
Left, sir?
Loft. We do not dare properly pronounce the word, but I know you know what we speak of. The curse of the Valentine.
Loft.
Colder than fire.
Faster than Ford versus Ferrari.
Loft.
'Tis true, Loft has cut through us like churned butter on the humble biscuit.
Are you guys the biscuits in this scenario?
Nay, we proud butter.
It's true. Father was mean and hard and cold and mean and hard. And he'd say things like, "Hey, boy, if you don't bring home a woman, you don't get a cold pudding." And so I brought home the only woman I knew, a woman made out of twigs. Father saw her and he fell for her branches and left me ma and me family for the twig woman. If I close my eyes, I can still hear my father fucking the twigs. And so you see, my smelly merchant, we are not unlike you. So really, you should give us some free cotton.
Yeah, we need some cutlery for it.
Eh, for true I have story of sullen love. I too, like the twig man before thee, have been betrayed by love.
Well, go on, let your tail drop.
Words be too heavy to do it justice. Let me body show thee.
Okay.
Be sure to heavy thy foot and grasp tight to thy breath, for it may fly out the window and into the heavens. For they say, when Tartufo dance, The moon hides, the oceans weep, and the stars, they turn to one another and they remark, wow.
Oh, wow, that was great. You haven't communicated a shared hindrance.
And our inspirato for your esoteric dance does prove a handsome reward is in order.
You have scooped more sorrow unto me own. Her reward is tempting, but I decline the offer.
Then wash down that Scoopy Delicious with a dinner in your honor. Tonight, we will share sad stories of love.
A dinner full of sad stories?
Yes, a dinner full of sad stories indeed. One may even say a bunch of sad stories.
And call it a family affair, be they drunk on truth.
Tartufo has always had a pining to have a family full of boys. Be their boys.
Overstrapped and agonizing for cutlery wenches. We have the meats for the boys, but no way to carve them, causing them to choke and go unsung.
They choose to choke.
Pride be the fall of the beef boy, the elder speaketh.
The elder speaketh.
The elders fucking speaketh. What say you, Silverware Bench?
I will meet your invite and provide the tools you request.
Zanzibar! Oh, my goodness, oh, my goodness.
Two merchants in our Subaru of discontent, I have to say. I am looking forward to this plan falling on your fanny.
The plan will not fall very far on its fanny, for we have almost everything in place. But, avast! Who is this cretinous man?
Look who it is. It's Panettone.
Panettone, the Dum di Pagliacci.
The Prince of Dumbass. Now, what say you, Panettone? What new talenti have ye?
Now is not the time for your gelato.
Time is celery. Get crunchy. It could be something. Well, I do say, my boy, you do have what the Chinese call Gunsprogen.
Ah, yes, the famed word that many people know. Perhaps you should invite the subnormal to our grand affair.
Mayhaps I was on the verge of doing said act, Tiberium the Terebellum. I say, my feeble-minded boy, please do save your finale as the booked entertainment at our Gala of Galas.
One curious nugget, Panettone. What must we expect for your grand finale?
He does not speak, but
He
he
is too
draws.
dumb. Oh. You do that?
I believe I hear the drums of the Nevermind beating.
I Ryemouth, you stupid man, my dear old Gorgonzola. You cannot disinvite a performer from an evening gala. It is entertainer's law.
The law be the prison that holds my shepherd. How of the frog, my bold pinhead, we shall indulge your final act.
Wow. That's great.
Another choice to be made in heaven?
Where doth the Cretan go when no more choices are to be thrown?
The meat man!
The meat officer!
Entry, my lads, no reason to be sad. You're in the meat office of Bombalone, a carnivorous carnival with flesh on display. Meat from all animals cut up every way. Pork and beef and chicken too. All the top cuts for your after-church stew. So leave the veggies at the door and prepare for a treat. 'Cause at Bombalone's meat market, there's always plenty of meat.
Wonder.
A scion of penny fair.
Oh, no. Not you two. I haven't got any scraps.
Don't turn your beak away just yet, Bombalone. We are in need of steed.
Aye, and with what dollar? We don't accept Auntie Joe's wig, you know.
No wig, true funds. Stew meat is all we need, and you're invited to masticate on it with your might jowls. Tonight, the feast.
Oh, aye. I have heard of the feast. Word travels faster than Quim's breath.
So that it is to be. You will come to our feast with meat to plug the mouth of babes.
Oh, I would. I would faster than the moon squirrel could piss his knickers, but old Bombalone is sad, lonely even, with nae a wee lass to call as we miss him.
Well, I don't know anything about that.
Ironic, really, that for one cup of meat I can never really grasp with the human habit.
Yeah.
My mother and father made love frequently in front of us as children. It sort of warped us, my brothers and I. Probably why I'm much more comfortable around all this inanimate flesh.
Okay.
You're in shitter's luck, me boy. We have the finest suitresses from Mesopotamia coming to our very gala this eve.
A lie if I ever had the chalk.
A nest of lies we call a mailing address, me love.
Says you sing.
Verified and hungry for meat, never sunken a fang in the tender red, deprived from their homeland where they only ate wind and sand, susceptible to love for the meat man.
But Ryemouth, you heard our meat officer. It comes at a cost. Avast, we shall back to the cobbled streets of man. Good day, good day.
Quiet those legs, boys. Bombalone shall be there with finest flesh.
Hooray! I do inquire, my dear officer of meat, what be the meaty morsel on the menu for this eve?
Wishing it is pink.
Aye, ye donkeys. For a feast as grand as this, and methinks saucy black bangers, plump and long, be the perfect fleshy fare.
Oh, yay! I be sure to bring the mustard. Do catch up!
Terrible.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness.
Yes. Well, I exclaim with choke of amusement, your plot may just make it to the shipyards yet, my uncle.
Follow your faith, as the old men who kiss each other say, my dear Ryemouth.
And in due time, as all the shops are closing now.
A market's death.
One must reflect as we are surrounded by death on this eve.
Certainly with the task at hand, but which of us, my slimy brother, should deliver the words?
Eric from Philly.
Philadelphia Eric, my lord. Which one shall deliver the big death monologue?
Verily, I do say that it shall be Chris Gethard.
Chris Gethard!
Irrepressible.
Death. I know you. Deadly, dead death.
Sebastian.
Like Kristen Scott Thomas, ye have three names. Deadly be your first name, your nickname shouted among the dirty children. Come deadly time to play, boil the mouse. Dead be your middle name, only ye swollen mother know. The name intoned when ye be in trouble for dipping the pinky in her racist batter. The final name be Death, passed down from Death's father, Derek Death. And with this name you carve out your bidding to rob men of their joy-filled disease, life. You be the end of all life, and you go off queen in your silent way, snuffing out every scrap in your righteous stump. There have been many who have tried to kill Death. Gorshunkus the fool, Alebrum the smelly, Pat Sajak. All have not exited that Colosseum after their blades clanged with deaths. They have not exited because they died. Must a little pathetic boy such as me accept death as his wicked friend as I stare at the moon for 3 hours straight? Must I understand and accept you, old Death, as a normal part of life? Never! Never! You are but a fad, and I will see your demise!
What's up? It's me, a comedian and girl, Mary Houlihan. Tune in to Chris Gethard Presents next week. for, drum roll please, dun, da, 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 Enchanted Pumice Episode 2. That's right, the only public access soap opera filmed live. And, well, what happens this episode? Roger runs for mayor. Mary Ann's 6 children go off to college, and more. But I guess you'll have to tune in to find out.
Yes? It's all there.
So how does it end then, eh?
What are you talking about?
Your little Dance of the Flies operum, was it?
Ah, yes. Well, the flies in the play come together and write an operum themselves about all the maggots they lost.
Ah, pity. Meta has never been a good look on you, darling.
Oh, fill your gullet with peppercorns.
Well, of course I'll perform in it. You know my measurements,
Ha,
so...
ha, ha, what lovely biscuit is this?
Oh, well, come now. You need a real artist to perform in your little work. They don't keep eggplants at the zoo.
How charitable. The young Ryemouth offers himself for my latest opus. How could I possibly emulate your putrid, distinctive stench?
Now, your gullet needs peppercorns. Watch your Armenian tone, Uncle Goose.
Put your cookies up! What skirmishes we've endured.
What melodies we've sung together.
Where have the songs gone now, my dear Ryemouth?
No one to win, no love to lose.
A plumpy friend.
To open the door.
To beckon the hen.
To bludgeon the mouse.
To swaddle the babe.
To come inside.
I like the wine. Maybe I don't. Maybe I do.
You still remember the song.
It's the only one there is.
Oh, they called him Lobster Feet.
Oh, dear. We are ready for this. Uh-oh. But I feel I hear a knock at the door.
Do you?
Yes, I do.
I don't quite hear it.
There's a knock at the door, my dear Ryemouth. There it is.
Is it time already?
Wish that we were an island.
Delay them, you can.
If only I don't have to end it this way. I'm so sorry. Entree, entree.
How now, boys? 'Tis the Frog's Hour, it is.
Yes, entree, entree, before the chill of the air kills you,
Oh, heavens. Am I the first to arrive?
Yes, but Ryemouth here was just about to enchant us with some delectable small talk.
Yes.
Oh, small talk, you say? Oh, digging of the rag? Yes, I do enjoy engaging in that from time to time. I've always said talk these days is rather large.
Right then. Right, small talk and...
Yes, well, it's very easy. The wood speaketh again!
Hello, fellow boyos.
Entree, entree, Bombalone, before the moon fancies you!
Sure, semi-free, though the poisoner, lovely to see you.
Bombalo, old boy, up to your old devil tricks again. Yes. Ryemouth over here was about to engage in some talk of the small variety.
Oh, the luck of it. Could use some small talk on a night this wicked. Go on, Ryemouth, let us hear it.
Small talk,
where are all the termites when you need them? To eat this blasted door! Entree, entree, Tartufo, before the gnats pick at your eyeballs.
Well, Ten, where are these sad stories I am to be a witness?
Reminds the old rabbit, what of these Mesopotamian sutresses you went on about?
Yes, sutresses, yes. Well, allow me to introduce Tartufo meet Bombalone, Bombalone meet Tartufo. I believe you both spoke of your miseries of solitude, and perhaps a duet now is in order for you to sing in love together.
You know we dated already, right?
Inconceivable! How is it to be so?
Yeah, it is true. For about 2 years, realized we're a bit off as friends, you know?
Terribly toxic together.
How's your mum?
Oh, still dead, I'm afraid. How's your toe?
Still falling off.
Newt Gingrich couldn't have written a more surprising twist.
But Tiberium, what about the sad stories?
Ah, yes. Well, Ryemouth is about to begin his famous small talk. There assuredly lies sorrow in his feudal prayers. Hurry, dears, the choice is now.
Yes, Patrick from Long Island?
Long Eye, Patrick! Patrick from Long Island!
The children's play.
The children's play!
shall we?
Don't care
Yes.
for children.
Well, did you see the children's play last week? Oh boy, they get smaller and smaller.
My
every
favorite
year.
thing about the children is how small their wrists are.
Yes.
What was the play? I couldn't understand it.
Yeah, not very much for choreography.
Was it Peter Pan?
Well, no, but.
I didn't know.
Well, the thing about
They
the
were so
children,
small.
they're small.
I was looking at their wrists, and I was like, look at these small
This
wrists.
small talk is going great!
Well, terrible apologies to interrupt this transcendental, numbing blather, Ryemouth, but, boys, one must ask, what is the purpose of having 3 merchants at this gala of galas?
A question of merit, my gay no-shop companion.
Okay.
You are all players in the theater of murder. Not the murder of your daily boredoms of your local cat. No. I speak of a murder of a different beast.
A beast?
My inner pearls clutcheth.
Too true. Tonight I have invited over the beast, barely a man, a rough specimen with a criminal heart, probably stolen from the babes of hell. It be our good man's duty to relieve him of his life.
But proper systems to charge the beast must surely be the way, for even the fabled monsters of the deep must be weighed upon the scales of Mistress Justice. The elder speaketh.
The elder speaketh.
The elder shut the fuck up it! The courts have failed in caging this beast. Salino and Bonds have fallen to the largesse legale of this awful creature, this king of weird. Now it falls upon us, the rightful we, who wield the sword. You 3 stay silent as Ryemouth and I handle the blade of talk. Murder be your plaything this eve.
Remember, murder is legal.
Yes.
Murder not be wrong nor right. Murder just is. I am become death.
A swine run wild in the fields. His pace must end. I am become death.
I sup upon the bosom of mob mentality. I am become deaf.
This is a metaphor for something! Everyone, quickly, to your places.
Quickly, yes.
Tidings to our Lord of Land. Please, entree. Yes.
Everybody,
Hi.
thanks for having me. What's going on? Cheez-Its. I'm not much of a cook, but I figured I should bring something.
Oh, thank you. Rejoice. It is to be cheese.
Yes.
Sorry for being such a hard ass earlier. Just, business.
Totally, dude. That's fine. Business is the lamp of the sun, as the Sandman and the Sand say.
Yeah, right. I like you guys. I always have. I just really need that money. But all that can wait till after this lovely dinner you guys have prepared.
Yes, of course. Oh, beautiful boy, my beast, I couldn't be possibly more in agreement. In fact, we are so in agreement, deep in the broth against the wall, one dares to say that there have never been 2 men more in agreement since the ancient cavemen looked upon the wall and remarked to each other, "Gronk." Let the feast of Act 2 commence! No, not that just yet. No, stop it, please, stop it. Thank you. Please, right this way. Right this way. Right. Please.
Shall we prepare dinner?
Right back this way, please. Yes. You sit, please. You sit.
Okay. Oh no, is there there's only one chair.
Oh, excelsior observation, you have eyes.
Yes.
Yes, unfortunate it is that we have supped upon dirty bread and silly wine, and we have no room in our tummies for the angelic meat, but we trust in your jowls, beast. You may eat upon it yourself.
All right, then I'm pretty hungry.
Yes.
Wonderful.
And to help with your digestion, we have Panettone here to perform his final act. Yes.
Okay, cool.
Please. So, I think we're all ready. And let the dinner commence! Wait. Go.
Wait,
Beast, you're
still alive.
But of course you're still alive. Why wouldn't you be after such a nourishing meal?
Where's my rent?
I may add that I too am curious as to know where my funds be.
Oh, very curious is my brain as well.
And I am just here for a laugh.
Well, actually, we were just about to talk about that.
Look, it's Saint Abronicus back from his trip to the Orient.
Oh, not falling for that one today, love.
It seems we have been cornered, my fat prince.
I do agree our final soliloquy hath arrived. Mayhaps we accept the Parmesan.
Oh, the Parmesan!
Beast, we accept your punishment and agree to reside in a domicile filled with Parmesan.
No, I don't think that would be necessary. I was talking with the merchants before the dinner, and since you owe us all money, I think you two will fight to the death.
A fight to the death? Betrayed? By my own landlord? And my friend who I've lied to? Semifredo, that wasn't poison at all, was it?
And fight? You dare challenge us to fight? And with what a weapon? Grass and lemon of earth.
I do believe these utensils of grandeur will do, boys. Free of charge, of course.
What? Okay, and so it comes to this, my dear dead friend.
The prophecies speak true. The time of battle is upon us.
Will you beat upon me like the brother upon the rock?
Have I another choice? I must say, though, I won't entirely regret this experience.
There he is! The vengeful compatriot, the loathing for years, finally coming up for air. Have you gulped your blast breath of the sweet stuff yet, my turkey feather?
Do you even know your way around that metal finger?
The time of words is enough! En garde, mon frère!
Ooh. Oh. Whoa. Get them. Very good.
Tiberium, please, my Ryemouth, don't take your dire eyes too personal, my lame seamstress.
Faxing your dividends early as always. I seek your bloody boy, bloody.
Ha 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 ha! The cartoon caveman cavorts. What tune is next to enter? Gentleman Bear?
What are you looking at, you man of eyes?
What years have passed? What dreams may come?
We've been to hell and back, my Cuba Gooding Sr.
If you only knew what you do to me.
What do I do to you?
Don't you know?
Do I?
I do.
So do I.
I know.
My dear, I must say, the moonlight doth catch your face in such a peculiar way from where I sit.
Every man is a moon.
Tell me one last story, Moon Man.
All right. Once upon a time, there lived a fly.
Wait.
What?
I've heard this story before.
No! Dear Ryemouth, no, dear Ryemouth! No! Someone please fetch me the champion's water.
Here you go.
Scholars have asked, what be the taste of victory? They ask the wind, they ask the roads, they even ask the nuts. And if such an answer could be given by a nut have no voice. A nut be only a nut. But now, I know the taste of victory. Oh, be more sour than the undergarment of the sumo man.
Oh, silly moi! I must have mixed the poison with the champion's water. Fingers of butter I am.
Well, anyone need an apartment?
Because he's the landlord, you'll remember.
Tiberium, my boy, it seems your blade only went through my armpit, trimming a few hairs, as it were. Mortality's end has been rescheduled! Tiberium! Tiberium. The fates be but a cross-eyed wait. My boy of boys, all the hate I dumped upon thee, and now I am an enchilada of regret. One weeps and wishes for one more.
Oh, my dear Ryemouth. Oh.
Mr. Ryemouth?
I'm finished.